All right, welcome everyone to the quarterfinals match between Team NPCs versus Team Meow. I am Owen. I will be casting today. We do have another caster, Kale. I believe his name is pronounced. I forgot exactly, but this is going to be a losers bracket match between two very closely seeded teams, so it'll be a pretty close match, hopefully. All the players are here, so we're gonna wait for rolls and for a first pick. I have not had as much of a chance to look at the pool as I would have liked to, but we are going to be having, for our custom mod, 2 easy maps and 2 hidden maps.
Hello everyone, peeps, I'm back. My name is Kayla, and today we are broadcasting this. Probably Owen already showed it to you guys. So, we are seeing here the same map pool that Meow played last match. This is actually interesting to see. While NPCs are still maintaining kind of the same thing, actually. This is going to be interesting to watch.
Alright, and the rolls are in. And I believe that's NPCs who get to pick first. Yep, NPCs are picking first, and they'll be picking DT2 to start the match off. And this DT2 is going to be a convert, Lilac Slumber. It is looks
It's
to be
a map. It's a map that actually is not that hard, but it has sections that can be really complicated for certain players. But with some practice, you can get the pace and probably really get a C on this.
and it does look like a pretty standard convert double time pick, so we'll see which team is better at that. The match is starting soon, and it looks like we'll be having LWL and Wind and Soul versus Wedum and Super Luna. Both players on Team Meow opting for hidden on this point, or on the song. We'll see how that fares for him.
We are already seeing here a little of a glitch, probably inside the bank show, because, well, apparently Lou broke in the beginning, so actually he didn't.
But now there has been a break. Super Luna dropping it around 120 combo. The only miss in the match so far. Oh, as I say that. There are now 3 misses and a 4th. Full combo reset at this point. The lead is going to slightly grow now in the NPC's favor. But it is only a lead right now of around 25,000 points. Which in the grand scheme of things can be determined by only 1 or 2 misses.
Yeah. So we're seeing a little battle of visuals here. And so Wind is holding a really good combo while Lou is getting up the pace.
And right there, we had an early miss from Wedum, but then everyone missed on the same pattern. Or not everyone, actually. LWL is holding, and not anymore. But that combo is going to... The combo that LWL did have is going to keep the lead in favor of the NPCs.
Yeah. You're seeing here a really good pace from both players in the NPCs, even though Wind is getting some breaks there back and forth. He's still getting the pace.
And it is traded immediately back by Wedum. So ultimately that 1 miss will not matter in the grand scheme of the map. We are approaching the end. Seeing a drop from Super and Wind. Once again, we see them drop. And a lot of misses now coming from the NPC side. The score is actually...
If something breaks in the Meow team, it can be a twist, but yeah, we've already seen a big of a twist in this match. It was a really close one.
It was very close the entire way, and of course, even though there were a lot of misses partway through the map, it was only singular misses. All the chained misses at the end managed to flip the score over the very last second.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be a break point already for Team Meow.
So we're going for the picks right now, and let's see what will happen. So apparently they're picking hidden.
Yep, we'll have to see which specific one is going to be picked.
Yeah, hidden is going to be picked.
Unless I don't have it. So there's our pick, Hidden One.
So, apparently, it's a soft map for the tournament.
And another
So,
important thing to
really?
see is that this is a TV size, with only 1 minute and 28 seconds long. It's going to be a lot harder for teams if they even get one miss to come back because of that short length.
We will see here probably a little cooking because the specific type of map he plays, it kind of dominates it. Principally overdoses. It's really common to see him in a lot of leaderboards and overdoses map with no mother hitting. So let's see if he will actually have a really great performance or not.
We will be seeing
So,
the same exact team composition as last round.
yeah.
There is an early miss from Wind. And another one right there, traded by Wedham, but the lead is still going to be in favor of Team Meow. Seeing a decent amount of misses here, and LWL is the only person holding a combo here, as you were pointing out earlier.
Lou's getting a really good pace, but he needs probably some big twists in the match for getting the point.
And of course, both of those, all the misses coming, the two misses coming from LWL and also all the other misses coming across the board are not helping Team NPC. It looks like everyone is struggling on this map.
Yeah.
But the lead is staying at a pretty consistent. It's actually growing right now in favor of Team Meow because of that 100 combo from Super Luna in the end. And that will be their point.
Yeah. So, another point for the Team Meow. And really good performance from Lou too.
Yeah, based on the top combo, of course, LWL had a huge lead over everyone else, but just because of how frequently because of how frequently Wind missed and also just the misses that came from LWL at the end, that point did end up going to Team Meow. And it will be the NPC's pick again. Looks like they're choosing, I believe that's the custom mod 1. Or never mind, that was just someone. Yeah, never mind. That was someone on the other team picking. Alright, so there's some discussion about what's being picked right now, but it looks like the pick is going to go to Hard Rock 2. This being presenter. Alright, so the pick is Hard Rock 2. It is another pretty standard match pick. It's and sadly Kayla, the other caster, will be having to leave right now. So for the rest of this stream, it will be just me casting. But getting right into the match, we have once again, it looks like the same team. The same 4 players playing this match. 3 of them opting for hidden. And of course, it does look like there was an early miss from Wind, but of course that won't matter as much because of how early it was. That miss from Super Luna, of course, giving the lead to the NPCs for the moment. Wind and Soul, after about 70 combo, trading it back and getting an additional miss. Now at this point, both LWL and Wedum are past the 200 combo mark and are consistently getting a high amount of points. And a dual miss from both of them, resetting their combos. Now Super Luna is the only person with a sizable combo in the map. And of course, Super Luna drops. Everyone's dropping at various points, and that was an unfortunate drop from Wedum, resetting every combo on the map. We are seeing a 75,000 point lead for Team Meow, merely on him being able to keep more combos alive than Team NPC. Although it looks like each player, or every player is starting to be able to build a combo, except for the 2 misses. 3 misses. The Super Luna's miss, Wind and Soul's miss, and Wedum's miss. Now the only combo is LWL, and that just went away. So now we're in a pretty similar situation where everyone has a combo reset. And we can see LWL, Wedum, and Super Luna slowly trying to build their combo back. And the lead, of course, because 2 of those players are on Team Meow side, the lead is going in their favor. But of course, a miss can still change the game. It would require Wind and Soul to keep a combo, though. Of course, there's that miss from Super Luna. And a miss from Wedum could end up costing them the match, costing Team Meow the match, but at this point it could also just be too late. And the miss from Wedum is going to seal it. I don't think that Team Meow is going to be able to pull this back. Or, well, oh, I was looking at it the wrong way. No, Team Meow did end up getting that miss. And we'll actually still have to see. LWL is holding a great combo to pull the score back. Sorry for mixing up who was winning, but that miss is not going to help. And it looks to most definitely, yep, it is over at 110,000 points in favor of Team Meow. Formidable combo from LWL in the end there, but the dual combos being built at multiple times by both Super Luna and Wedum really gave them the point there. And that is their second breakpoint of the match. Scores 3-0 in favor of Team Meow. All right, and we're now getting the pick from Meow here. It is their pick, and they're picking the other Hard Rock. This one being Esperanza. Just a relative. It is a not terribly short, but it is only being 2 minutes long. It will make misses much more important and influential on the final score here. So being Hard Rock on a 5-star could also make this quite difficult for some of the players. So we'll see how each team does. Right, nice. It looks to be right around the same. Yeah, it looks to be the same 4 players going to be participating in this match, and the same 3 players using Hidden. Whether that's just because they're used to Hidden, or because they just think Hidden helps them with high AR, I don't know, but getting right into it. And we're seeing early misses from Wind and Soul and Super Luna. And an additional miss from LWL, meaning the only FC in the map at this point, even though it's so early, is Wedham. And as I say that, Wedham drops. It looks like, just in general, everyone's having quite a difficult time keeping their combo. LWL, of course, building up to 100 combo here. And that is, of course, that is swinging the score. Is getting close to being in favor of the NPCs. But that miss is not going to help. And now, even though we see that huge combo from LWL, we've seen more consistent combos being made from Super Luna and Wedham, and it's slowly bringing the score in their favor. Currently, the fight is between LWL and Super Luna. LWL now reaching, and then immediately losing the 200 combo right for maximum point gain. Super Luna, of course, is dropping an additional time, but it's still enough to keep the lead in favor of Team Meow. And we're approaching the end of the map here. Only a 30,000 point difference. So if there's a huge strand of misses from Team Meow, it could end up in switching the score, and that's what we're seeing. The score did in fact flip to be in favor of the NPCs. Coming into the last notes, the final score, 37,000 points in favor of the NPCs, their first point of the match and a break point. And the score now is 3-1 in favor of Team Meow. Of course, now all Hard Rock picks are eliminated. It is NPC's turn to choose a map. And we'll see what map is chosen. No mod 4. Atama no Taiso, a convert, and an iconic convert at that, with 10 million plays. It's a map like even I know about, and I don't play too many converts, or I guess this isn't an iconic convert, it is an iconic standard map. Since Bancho doesn't seem to be registering the map right now, in the bottom corner, the map chosen is Atama no Taiso, which is currently approved, and we're going to be getting right into the match with, once again, the same 4 players. Getting right into it, we'll see how each team fares. Now, of course, even though it does, you might not be able to see it, but even though it does, the map is 2 minutes 54 seconds long, it only has a drain time of 1 minute 51, meaning misses will be quite important and influential on the score. And we, of course, see early misses from Super Luna and Wind and Soul, and then double misses just now for both players on Team Meow, and eventually traded back by the NPCs. And that additional miss from Wind and Soul is slowly bringing the lead in favor of Team Meow. And another miss right there is going to give them even more of a favor. Well, both of them have reached the 200 combo mark. LWL has joined them, and Wind and Soul is just getting unfortunate misses. There was a miss there from Wedum, which is going to possibly help. And that 3-way miss from everyone on Team Meow and Wind and Soul will start to flip the score over to the NPCs, with LWL still keeping that combo. And there's the combo drop. But now the score is quite close at 30,000 points. That could be determined by a few misses in this match. But that miss from LWL is not going to help, and a miss from Wind and Soul, while Wedum is keeping a 300 plus combo. The last few notes of the map is going to make this a point for Team Meow. Another break point. Score is now 4-1 in favor of Team Meow. It's been a very interesting match because there's been only one map that hasn't been a break point. And it seems that that's likely just because there were some players underestimating the capability of the other team. That is, of course, always something you have to look out for. You might feel confident in a pick, but you also have to consider how confident the other team is going to be. And in cases like these, you really get to see that come into play. It is now Team Meow's pick. And they will be picking as Custom Mod 1. This is a rain with the easy mod. If I remember, yes, this is going to be with the easy mod. And of course, that lowers the AR by around half. So we're going to see how well each of these players can do with half of the AR. This is going to be the first of our custom mod picks. Despite it being chosen by Team Meow, it was pooled by the NPCs. And so the match is starting in 10 seconds, and we do see the same set of 4 players. We'll wait for Bancho to catch up here on the maps. All right. A little bit of an intro, and then we're right into it. And you can really see the low AR here. You can't really see how it affects players until it gets to here, though, because this is really where the difficulty of easy shines through. And of course, I sure hope that the players competing are not using this skin, because this is so much harder. This feels like it'd be so much harder than some other skins I know to see because of how skins they cover the fruit. But we're seeing a lot of misses from everyone on the board. Score froze for a bit, but we do have a 15,000 point lead. Do keep in mind, easy will have to score, so leads are going to be about half of what they would be if this was a normal mod selection. And we are going to see the score flip in favor of Team Meow with both of those not relatively, but pretty high combos. There's a drop there, of course. But Wedham and LWL are both now fighting for that 200 plus combo. And Super Luna missing a few times. And now that's everyone on the board missing. We're seeing a real tight race here. Both teams very close to each other, to the point where the lead for a bit there was staying within 1,000 points. It's now expanding to around 10,000 points, which of course is not a lot. That could be determined by just a few bad misses. But coming to the end of the map here, as long as Wedham and Super Luna keep the combos they have going, it should be a point for them. And with the last spinner of the map, that is a 20,000 point... Yeah, that looks to be a 20,000 point lead for Team Meow, giving them the match point. Thankfully for the NPCs, it is their pick. But as we've seen in this match already, that doesn't mean that a pick most definitely does not mean a win. We've seen, I believe, 4 breakpoints already in this match alone. Now we get to wait for the NPCs to make a pick. They do still have quite a few options left. We have not seen any of the hidden choice mods chosen. We still have a lot of the no mods left as well. It'll really come down to which ones they feel most comfortable, not just most comfortable with, but which ones they feel like they could beat Team Meow. And we'll be waiting a little bit to actually see our choice, but it is coming right now. No Mod 3 will be Strange Program. Yet another old convert. This map I do have experience with. It is a 2009 stream map. And if you know, at least from my memory, it is a 2009 stream map, which basically is this may not be the same map I'm thinking of. But this is going to be another very interesting old map. Old maps, when they become converts, can create some very interesting patterns. Alright, we're getting right into it, and we're going to be seeing the same people, the same players that have been in this match from what I recall, the entire time.
Let's begin!
Of course, everyone's holding through this combo. Of course, this is the easy spot to build up a combo. This is the same sort of mapping style that you'll see in any old specific map. We are seeing some wiggles that don't seem to provide any struggle for any of these players. And we do have one droplet miss from LWL and Wedum, bringing their accuracy to be tied. And of course, Wind and Super's accuracies are also tied, so this is a very close match already. Great play from everybody right now. And that looks to be one banana, right? The score looks to be one banana in favor of the NPCs right now. And there is another droplet miss from Wedum. Which, if they end up spinning the same exact amount, will end up mattering. And that, from the looks of this map already, could happen. Oh, but here's the end of the map, and everybody is missing at this point. Well, this isn't quite the end. This isn't quite the very end, but everyone dropped combos there, and now the score is 2,000 points. About 3,000 actually, in favor of Team Meow, going into the very end. And that is three-way drop. And LWL, the only player holding any combo. And that lead, there's a drop there, but of course the lead from holding that combo looks to be giving the NPCs the point here. Still can change. And oh, it was changing a lot there, but because of, I believe, Wedham's very large combo that was kept through there, the point and the match is going to be going to Team Meow. Now this was, of course, a loser's bracket match, meaning Team Meow will be moving on. The NPCs are sadly out of the tournament. Good game to everyone involved. Well played. Final score 6-1. Team Meow. I look forward to seeing all of these players and all of you viewers in future matches. Thank you everyone for showing up to watch this. And I will see you next time.